Some healthy choices are just marketing with better packaging. Today, 33 dumb healthy food lies people still believe. Like sugar-free gummies that hit you like a laxative, fast. Or natural snacks that are basically sugar with a nature filter. Stay for number 33, because the last one is insane. Sugar-free means healthy, no matter how much you eat. By midnight, his sugar-free snack had turned into panic. In the mid-2010s, YouTuber Kevin Strahl tested sugar-free gummies. He expected a harmless treat, because the bag said, no sugar. The sweet taste came from maltitol, a common sugar alcohol. After a few handfuls, his stomach started gurgling like thunder. Fans joked, then the comments filled with similar bathroom disasters. Sugar-free on labels can mean laxative warnings, not magic calories. Food companies use it for diabetics, but portions still matter. The twist is simple. Less sugar can still wreck you. 2. Fat-free foods help you lose weight automatically. People ate the whole box and still called it dieting. In 1992, Nabisco launched Snackwell's fat-free cookies across America. Food scientist Sam Porcello made them taste like forbidden dessert. TV ads turned the blue box into a pantry trophy. Shoppers in New Jersey grabbed extras because zero fat sounded safe. But the recipe leaned on sugar and starch to stay tasty. Eaters learned the Snackwell effect, permission to overeat quietly. Years later, researchers used it as a warning label lesson. The surprise wasn't fat-free cookies, it was fat-free logic. 3. Fruit juice is basically the same as whole fruit. Parents poured juice daily, and cavities showed up fast. In 2017, the American Academy of Pediatrics tightened juice guidance. Dr. Stephen Abrams warned that bottles replace chewing and fiber. A glass of apple juice can vanish in 30 seconds. An apple takes bites, slows you down, and fills you. Juice companies loved the word natural, even when strained clear. Kids in daycare traded boxes like candy, not fruit. Pediatricians kept seeing weight gain and skipped breakfasts afterward. The twist is missing pulp. The fiber was the hero. 4. Granola is always a healthy breakfast choice. His breakfast bar got flagged and the word healthy vanished. In 2015, the FDA warned Kind over some label claims. Founder Daniel Lubetzky built the brand in New York kitchens. The bars looked like granola, packed with nuts, honey, chocolate. FDA said saturated fat from nuts complicated that simple halo. Grocery shoppers in Boston grabbed boxes for rushed mornings. Then they read ingredients and realized it was candy adjacent. Kind fought back, and the debate pushed FDA to reconsider. The surprise, a granola bar can be both, depending today. 5. Natural on the label means it's good for you. A wholesome label ended in court, not in a picnic. General Mills sold Nature Valley snacks stamped with big natural words. In California, shoppers sued after spotting processed additives inside. Maltodextrin and corn syrup sound more like labs than fields. The ads showed hikers, forests, and clean mornings in sunlight. Lawyers asked one blunt question: what does natural even mean? FDA had no single definition, so lawsuits filled the gap. Brands quietly tweaked packaging, while customers kept trusting the vibe. The twist is marketing. Natural is a feeling, not proof. 6. Organic food has no pesticides at all. A farmer sprayed his organic orchard, and customers looked shocked. In Washington state, inspectors from USDA's organic program visited annually. They checked records, because organic rules are paperwork heavy, not magic. Growers can use substances like copper, sulfur, and spinosad. The difference is which chemicals and how tightly they are limited. Some sprays come from minerals or bacteria, still aiming at insects. Rainy seasons in the Pacific Northwest can explode fungal pressure. Organic shoppers often picture zero spray, but farms picture survival. The twist is simple. Organic is a system, not none. 7. Detox teas and cleanses remove toxins from your body. Her detox tea story blew up, then regulators showed up. Around 2020, the FTC targeted Timi for dramatic health claims. Owners Adi Halevi and Yogev Malu pushed the teas on Instagram. Influencers posted flat-belly selfies, promising cleanses and quick resets. FTC said the body already detoxes, mainly through liver and kidneys. Some buyers got diarrhea, mistaking dehydration for a miracle drop. The company's fine and settlement turned those hashtags into liabilities. Doctors kept repeating it. Tea can't replace real medical care. The twist is the word toxins, because nobody defines it. 8. Gluten-free is healthier for everyone. His career surged, and millions blamed gluten for everything. In the early 2010s, Novak Djokovic changed his eating in Serbia. He later described ditching gluten after breathing and fatigue issues. Fans in London and New York copied his plate overnight. Supermarkets expanded gluten-free aisles, even for people without celiac. Doctors kept explaining celiac is an autoimmune disease, not a trend. Some dieters swapped to gluten-free cookies and gained weight anyway. The surprise was ingredients. Extra sugar and starch replaced wheat. For most people, gluten-free is a label, not an upgrade. 9. Sea salt is healthier than table salt. That fancy sea salt came with a surprise you can't taste. In 2018, Professor Sun-Kyu Kim tested salts with Greenpeace East Asia. His team at Incheon National University found microplastics in most brands. Some samples were from Asia, but the problem showed globally. Meanwhile, table salt in the US is often iodized for thyroid health. Chefs on TV praised crystals, ignoring that sodium is sodium. Sea salt can also lack iodine unless it is fortified. Shoppers paid extra for crunch, then learned about invisible bits. The twist is purity. The ocean brings baggage to your shaker. 10. Agave nectar is a healthy sugar substitute. They swapped to agave, yet blood sugar spikes kept happening. Around 2009, UCSF Dr. Robert Lustig warned about fructose overload. Agave syrup became trendy in Los Angeles cafes and juice bars. The label sounded earthy, like the blue agave fields in Jalisco. But many agave syrups are mostly fructose, just like soda sweeteners. Fructose is processed largely in the liver, not every muscle cell. So the same dessert recipe got a green halo, not new physics. Dietitians started calling it a sugar swap, not a sugar escape. The twist is branding. Agave is still sugar wearing sandals. 11. Coconut oil is a heart-healthy superfat. A superfood video went viral, then cardiologists groaned loudly. In 2017, the American Heart Association warned about coconut oil. Harvard researcher Frank Sachs helped summarize concerns about saturated fat. Still, wellness bloggers in California spooned it into coffee daily. In 2018, Professor Karen Michels called coconut oil pure poison. That phrase bounced from Germany to American morning shows instantly. Fans argued online, while labels kept shouting cold-pressed and natural. Behind the scenes, it's mostly saturated fat, like butter's cousin. The twist is taste. Tropical flavor doesn't change blood chemistry. 12. Raw sugar is much better than white sugar. He tore open raw sugar packets, feeling instantly more virtuous. In Starbucks stores, turbinado crystals became the hip countertop choice. The brown tint looked rustic, like it came straight from cane fields. But refining removes only a little molasses, leaving mostly sucrose. Baristas in Seattle watched customers dump 4 packets into lattes. Nutrition labels barely moved, yet the story felt healthier. Raw sugar brands leaned on words like unprocessed and natural. Meanwhile, dentists kept seeing sticky sugar-coat teeth either way. The twist is color. Brown crystals are still white sugar's cousin. 13. Brown sugar is healthier than white sugar. Bakers swore brown sugar was healthier, then read the bag. In American kitchens, Domino and C&H sell it as softer sweetener. Most brown sugar is white sugar mixed back with molasses. That molasses adds flavor for cookies, not a vitamin rescue. A grandma in Georgia packed it into cups for holiday pies. The calories stayed similar, but the caramel smell fooled everyone. Some brands even dry out, turning into a rock overnight. Then you microwave it, proving it was chemistry, not wellness. The twist is simple. Brown sugar is a flavor choice. 14. Honey is healthy sugar you can eat unlimited. People chased honey for immunity, and scammers chased their money. Biochemist Peter Molan helped popularize Manuka honey from New Zealand. Soon, jars in Los Angeles cost more than fancy wine. Then investigators found more Manuka sold worldwide than New Zealand produces. Some companies boosted ratings with additives, not with bees. In Auckland, the Ministry for Primary Industries even prosecuted one producer. Meanwhile, everyday honey still acts like sugar inside your body. Drizzled on oatmeal, it adds calories faster than the spoon feels. The twist is trust. If honey can be faked, so can halos. 15. Maple syrup is a guilt-free sweetener. A sweetener so pure got stolen like it was gold. In 2012, barrels disappeared from Quebec's strategic maple syrup reserve. Inspector Michel Gauvreau noticed empty drums while doing routine checks. The Federation tracked the theft back to trader Richard Villiers. They had been swapping syrup for water, then selling it quietly. News crews filmed sticky warehouses, proving maple syrup is serious business. Back home, shoppers still poured it on pancakes, calling it clean. But syrup is still concentrated sugar, whether Vermont or Quebec. The twist: if it's worth stealing, it's not guilt-free. 16. High fructose corn syrup is uniquely worse than sugar. A name change campaign nearly fooled shoppers more than science. In 2012, the Corn Refiners Association asked FDA for corn sugar. President Audrey Erickson said, "People feared HFCS without understanding it." Soda labels became the battlefield, from Illinois cornfields to New York. FDA rejected the request, keeping the long name on ingredients lists. Scientists kept saying it's mostly glucose and fructose, like table sugar. But headlines made it sound like a villain with its own powers. Meanwhile, portion sizes climbed, and soda stayed cheap and huge. The twist is boring. The dose matters more than the name. 17. All calories are exactly the same in your body. He lost weight eating junk, and the internet freaked out. In 2010, Kansas State professor Mark Haub tried the Twinkie diet. He built a calorie deficit using snack cakes and chips. His scale dropped, and TV cameras loved the plot twist. But he also added vegetables and a multivitamin to stay safe. He called it a lesson about energy balance, not health. Protein, fiber, and fat change hunger signals and blood sugar swings. So calories count, yet your body reacts differently to their package. The twist is two truths. Math works, biology negotiates. 18. Late night eating automatically turns into fat. Night shift nurses gained weight, but dinner time wasn't the villain. At the Salk Institute in La Jolla, Sachin Panda tracked eating. His study showed many adults graze for 15 hours daily. When meals stretch past midnight, sleep shrinks and stress rises. So late eating often tags along with exhaustion, not fate. In hospitals from Chicago to Phoenix, vending machines become dinner plans. Those choices skew towards salty snacks and sugary drinks at 2 a.m. Move the same calories earlier, and some people report steadier energy. The twist is context. The clock matters because life changes. 19. You must eat 6 small meals to boost metabolism. He set 6 alarms, then felt hungrier by lunchtime. Fitness magazines in the 1990s sold grazing as a metabolism hack. At the NIH in Bethesda, researcher Kevin Hall measured diets tightly. In metabolic ward studies, changing meal frequency rarely changed burn. What did change was how easy it was to overeat. 6 snacks can turn into 6 chances for extra calories. Office workers in Dallas kept nibbling because meetings never stopped. Then dinner arrived and they still ate like they were starving. The twist is simple. Spacing food doesn't outrun total intake. 20. Eating after 8 p.m. makes you gain weight. She ate at 9 p.m., and guilt hit harder than dessert. Boston researcher Frank Shear studies how timing shifts hunger hormones. In controlled labs, late dinners can raise appetite the next day. But families in Spain often eat late and stay healthy anyway. So the headline misses lifestyle, portions, and what the meal contains. A small bowl of yogurt at night is not pizza. People also snack while streaming, forgetting what they already ate. In Los Angeles, food delivery apps made midnight eating effortless. The twist is behavior. The clock matters when habits slide. 21. Carbs are the enemy for everyone. A single word turned into a villain, and bread got blamed. In 1972, New York doctor Robert Atkins published his low-carb plan. His clinic patients cut pasta, potatoes, and even fruit. The diet spread from Manhattan to talk shows and office lunches. Some people felt better, especially those with diabetes or insulin issues. Others replaced carbs with bacon and butter, thinking rules were universal. Researchers later separated carb quality, like beans versus donuts. Whole grains come with fiber, while soda carbs hit fast. The twist is nuance. Carbs are tools, not enemies. 22. White bread and whole wheat bread are totally different calories. He switched to wheat, then the scale refused to move. In 2014, a customer sued over Sara Lee Classic Honey Wheat. The complaint said the bread sounded healthier than it really was. Calories per slice were close, but marketing painted a gap. Wheat color can come from caramel coloring, not whole grains. In grocery aisles, shoppers grab brown loaves without reading ingredients. Then nutritionists pointed at labels, showing nearly identical calorie totals. The real difference is fiber and micronutrients, when grains are intact. The twist is paperwork. Calories don't care what color bread is. 23. Whole wheat bread is always 100% whole grain. A loaf bragged whole wheat, then the lawsuit told another story. In 2020, shoppers sued Bimbo bakeries over certain whole wheat loaves. They argued the front shouted whole grain, while blends stayed refined. Some breads used coloring to look darker, like old-fashioned wheat. Ingredient lists showed enriched flour before whole wheat on some labels. Class actions moved through California courts, with shoppers from San Diego. Bakers promised better clarity, while people learned to flip bags. Whole grain means the kernel stays intact, not just brown color. The twist is literacy. Your eyes buy, but ingredients decide. 24. Protein bars are basically health food. He ate a protein bar, then realized it was dessert. In 1992, cyclist Gary Erickson created Cliff Bar in California. He named it after his father Clifford chasing better ride fuel. Soon, gyms from Denver to Miami stocked bars beside dumbbells. Brands added chocolate chips, coatings, and slogans about clean energy. Some bars carry sugar alcohols that upset stomachs like fake candy. Others pack fiber so high you need water like a camel. Nutritionists started calling them convenience food, not automatic health. The twist is context. A bar can help or backfire. 25. Protein shakes are always good for weight loss. He drank 2 shakes a day, then weight stalled anyway. In 1977, entrepreneur S. Daniel Abraham launched SlimFast in the US. Ads later featured Dodgers manager Tommy Lasorda pitching meal replacements. The plan worked when people replaced meals, not when they added. But many blended shakes with peanut butter, ice cream, and syrups. In Houston gyms, shaker bottles became status symbols, not portion control. Protein helps fullness, yet liquids can slide past hunger breaks. Doctors also warn some powders hide extra calories and sketchy additives. The twist is math. Shakes only help when total intake drops. 26. Smoothies are always healthy, no matter what's inside. Her smoothie felt light, but it hit like a milkshake. Jamba published nutrition guides showing some large blends pack huge sugar. A mango smoothie can include sorbet and juice concentrates for sweetness. In San Diego, students grab them between classes, thinking vitamins. But the blender can hide multiple servings because cups are enormous. Add-ons like peanut butter or protein boosts push calories even higher. Some drinks spike fast, then crash, like a roller coaster. Dietitians recommend whole fruit and water, or smaller sizes. The twist is the cup. Healthy ingredients can drown in volume. 27. Salads are always low-calorie choices. He ordered a salad, then calories sneaked in through toppings. McDonald's listed the premium bacon ranch salad with crispy chicken online. The bowl arrived with fried chicken, bacon, cheese, and croutons. Then the dressing packet added another wave of fat and sugar. In Chicago, commuters grabbed it, thinking they dodged the burger. Nutrition charts showed the salad could rival a sandwich meal. Meanwhile, a simple side salad sits quietly, rarely getting chosen. Restaurants know crunchy add-ons sell, so the healthy story gets upgraded. The twist is camouflage. Salad can be a costume for indulgence. 28. Low-fat yogurt is always healthier than full-fat. She picked low-fat yogurt, then sugar turned it into dessert. In 2005, Hamdi Ulukaya started Chobani in upstate New York. Greek yogurt boomed, and full-fat versions suddenly looked trendy again. Low-fat cups often lost richness, so brands sweetened them heavily. In grocery coolers, vanilla low-fat sat beside plain whole milk tubs. Nutrition labels showed added sugars climbing, even when fat dropped. Some studies suggest dairy fat may not be the main enemy. Meanwhile, protein and probiotics stayed, regardless of fat percent. The twist is trade-offs. Remove fat, and something replaces it. 29. Flavored yogurt is a great everyday health food. Kids ate fruity yogurt daily, and sugar quietly followed them. Yoplait grew under General Mills in Minnesota, mastering cheerful commercials. Bright cups promised strawberries, yet many used syrups and flavors. In school lunchrooms, little tubs felt like a healthy dessert. Some flavors pack as much sugar as a small cookie. Parents in Ohio read labels and saw corn syrup listed early. Plain yogurt tastes sharp, so companies sweeten to win repeat buyers. Add your own fruit, and the bowl suddenly behaves like breakfast. The twist is routine. Daily sweetness becomes invisible, until you count. 30. Sports drinks are needed for most workouts. Weekend joggers drank neon bottles, even after 10 easy minutes. In 1965, Dr. Robert Cade created Gatorade for the Florida Gators. Players in Gainesville were losing fluids fast under brutal heat. The formula mixed water, sodium, and sugar to speed absorption. It worked on the field, so the brand moved into every store. By the 1990s, ads showed sweat-drenched pros, not office walkers. Most gym sessions don't drain electrolytes like a football game. Yet people in Phoenix sip them while lifting, chasing performance vibes. The twist is context. Sports drinks were made for extremes, not errands. 31. Vitamin water is basically healthy hydration. He chugged vitamin water, then wondered why weight still climbed. In New York, entrepreneur J. Darius Beekoff built Glacio's vitamin water. Coca-Cola bought the brand in 2007, turning it into a giant. Bottles had names like Focus and Revive, sounding like superhero powers. In 2009, consumer advocates sued, arguing the marketing implied health cures. The fine print showed plenty of sugar, basically soda in disguise. Office workers in Manhattan swapped it for water, feeling upgraded. But hydration doesn't need vitamins, and vitamins don't cancel calories. The twist is the label. Wellness words can ride on sugar. 32. Diet soda is always the best swap for soda. He switched to diet soda, then craved snacks even more. In 1982, Coca-Cola launched Diet Coke and reshaped the vending machine. Sweeteners like aspartame made it taste sugary without the sugar. But some people treat diet drinks like permission for extra fries. In Atlanta offices, the silver can became a daily desk habit. Studies on appetite and weight show mixed results, not easy wins. Meanwhile, dental acid still hits teeth because carbonation is acidic. Some doctors suggest water or unsweetened tea as the boring swap. The twist is psychology. Free calories can still cost you. 33. Energy drinks are safe if they're sugar-free. He grabbed sugar-free energy, then his heart raced in class. In 2012, the FDA investigated reports linked to Monster energy drinks. The headlines focused on deaths, but caffeine was the common thread. Sugar-free versions still carry stimulants like caffeine, and sometimes guarana. Emergency departments saw rising visits from teens chasing all-night focus. In Maryland convenience stores, kids bought them before exams and games. Then sleep vanished, anxiety spiked, and the next can felt necessary. The twist is sugar. Removing it doesn't remove the stimulant gamble. Vegan junk food is automatically healthy. He went vegan, then lived on cookies and wondered why tired. Nabisco Oreos are accidentally vegan, and the internet celebrates that. In Portland cafes, vegan donuts sell out before lunchtime. Plant ingredients can still be refined flour, sugar, and cheap oils. A vegan label simply means no animal products, not diet-friendly. Some shoppers in Toronto swapped burgers for fries, calling it progress. But calories and salt stayed, just with different branding and hashtags. Dietitians remind people to build plates around beans, vegetables, and grains. The twist is simple. Vegan junk food is still junk food. Plant-based labels mean it's good for you. A plant-based burger launched and confusion followed into the grill. On August 8, 2019, Burger King rolled out the Impossible Whopper. It tested in St. Louis, then jumped to over 7,000 stores. Marketing said zero beef, while the patty still got flame-broiled. In November 2019, vegan customer Philip Williams sued in Florida court. He said shared broilers coated his order with meat byproducts. Meanwhile, nutrition panels showed similar sodium, and processing stayed heavy. Flexitarians love the option, but Health Halos did the marketing work. The twist is labels. Plant-based describes source, not overall health. Superfoods can fix a bad diet. He added superfood powder, yet fast food still ran the show. In 2000, Ryan Black and Jeremy Black brought acai to California. Their company Sambazon marketed Amazon berries to surfers and smoothie shops. Soon, acai bowls in San Clemente looked like edible purple sunsets. People stacked granola, honey, and chocolate on top, calling it clean. Scientists say antioxidants help, but they can't erase a daily soda. The word superfood isn't regulated, so marketers stretch it freely. Meanwhile, sleep, vegetables, and fiber do the boring heavy lifting. The twist is balance. One magic berry can't carry your week. Supplements can replace a balanced diet. He skipped vegetables, trusting pills, then the labels betrayed him. In 2015, New York Attorney General Eric Schneiderman tested herbal supplements. His office used DNA barcoding and found products missing listed herbs. Retailers like GNC and Target face cease and desist letters and headlines. Some bottles contain fillers, while customers believed they were buying ginseng. The scandal spread from Manhattan to national checkout aisles quickly. Supplements can help deficiencies, but they are not dinner. Food carries fiber, and compounds pills rarely capture together. The twist is oversight. Bottles look official, but quality varies wildly. Immune-boosting foods prevent you from getting sick. He chased immunity in a packet, then still caught the flu. In 2014, buyers sued emergency maker Alicer over immune claims. The lawsuit said marketing implied the drink could prevent colds outright. Bright orange boxes flew off shelves during winter in Chicago. People mixed powder with water, picturing a shield around their lungs. Vitamin C matters for deficiency, but it is not a force field. Doctors kept pointing to basics: sleep, vaccines, and hand washing. Still, food companies love the phrase immune support because it sells. The twist is language. Boosting sounds active, but biology is messy.